Welcome to my trip to Mexico City. What comes to mind when you think of Mexico? Danger? Cartels? Or rich history? Let me take you along on my journey, and you be the judge. Mexico City is the capital and massive. It's the largest city in North America by population. After half a year apart, my boyfriend and I finally reunited. We are staying in Condesa, one of the best neighborhoods in town. We strolled through the park nearby. I instantly fell in love with the city. The second neighborhood I love is Roma Norte. It's known for its artsy vibe. It's undoubtedly one of the trendiest areas in the city. They have many aesthetic cafes, funky fusion restaurants, vintage thrift shops. Roma Norte's history goes back to the 20th century when affluent upper-class Mexican families were looking for somewhere to reside outside the busy central historical. Our day starts with brunch at Cafe Nin, a charming spot full of energy. The area is lush and surrounded by beautiful historic buildings. If you love pastry, this place is perfect. We kept it simple, just granola and a scone. Just walking there feels calming. I feel more than safe in the city, at least in the areas I stayed and visited. It's very walkable, even at night. The streets are full of people and honestly, it feels safer than many big cities in the US or Canada. Next, we headed to Rosetta, a trendy Italian restaurant you absolutely need to book in advance. Walk-in are nearly impossible. It's a one-star Michelin restaurant. The ambience is relaxed but cozy, perfect for sipping wine and enjoy their creative dishes. Everything was delicious and thoughtfully prepared. Then we visited the Biblioteca Vasconcelos, a public library that feels like it belonged in a sci-fi movie. Even in the evening, it was full of people. The hollowed-out interior and folding shelves are just mind-blowing. It's a paradise for book lovers. The next morning, we woke up super early for a day tour in Teotihuacan, a must-visit spot to see the pyramids. I'm so surprised that many people don't know about there is a pyramids in Mexico. But first, we had lunch at a unique cave restaurant. You enter through a narrow tunnel and sunlight pours through the holes in the ceiling, truly a one-of-kind setting. Teotihuacan was once a bustling city, but like many Asian civilizations, it eventually declined.
This one, at least the Mexican. I'm a licensed tour guide by the Mexican government. Okay. Thank you. And this pyramid is kind of representing this guy who volunteered. Right, that's why it's called Pyramid of the Sun for the Aztecs.
Many people would ask, was it a place for ritual? After years of digging, archaeologists find so many human jaw chains, suggesting that human sacrifice took place here. You might wonder how people could hear clearly during a ceremony, but it worked. The main square is so large that it creates an echo effect. People could hear the praise from afar.
Squat.
Gabi. When this plant is 10 years old, we cut the central part making a hole. This is 5 years old, it's very small. With this special spoon, we have a scrape and the plant produces a juice. The juice is very sweet. It's like a juice. In a moment, but this is very sweet. Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan. And you, where are you from? Where are you come from? Quixote, the first Mexican paper, like a papyrus. Very resistant. This you can touch.
Wow. She says it very much. Only 90% alcohol.
The next spot was the Temple of the Feather Serpent. It was unbelievable to see it so close to this heritage site. This is the only pyramid you're allowed to climb, but we have to be very careful because it's very steep. The tour ended around afternoon and the sun was scorching, time for seafood to cool us down. Even though we are not by the coast, seafood in Mexico City is amazing. The way they combine spicy sauce with seafood is incredibly refreshing. The balance of sour and spicy is perfect. We are so satisfied. This morning, I was in a great mood to walk around the neighborhood, so peaceful, passing by all the beautiful plants. Today, we stayed in the city and had breakfast at a European-style cafe. The food was okay, the croissant was soft but a bit too moist. For the first time, we explored the historical district. Mexico City is rich in history, and the downtown area is filled with historical relics and museums. The huge flag in the main plaza is an icon of Mexico. People gather in a square and find shade under it. One of the most beautiful pieces of Mexican architecture is the Metropolitan Cathedral. It's absolutely worth going inside to admire the various altars and chapels. It's simply breathtaking. The church is even more grandiose than many churches that I've seen in Europe. We also went to Tafana, another must-visit restaurant. It's beautifully decorated with different themed rooms, candles everywhere, and a shabby chic aesthetic.
Some ideas already. Yeah, okay. Tell me.
Thank you. The presentation was stunning, and the flavor was very complex. Every dish was a feast for the sense. And the course is absolutely incredible. We spent under $100 for both with multiple dishes. Palacio de Bellas Artes is a major cultural landmark in the city. One mural I love was
El hombre controlador del universo.
There's too much details in the murals and it's open to interpretation. Interestingly, the original version in Rockefeller Center was destroyed because it included Lenin's face, which was controversial at the time. At night, we visited the cafe right next to the palace. The best time to come here is at sunset. Looking down at the plaza is so cool. Be prepared for a line, but the view from the patio is worth the wait. We are heading off to go camping next, and we had no idea that the real adventure was just about to begin.